my handle's bent because I lift stuff that shouldn't be lifted.
So we just need some bubble gum, right?
Well guys, a couple weeks ago we took you across the creek. We did a little bit of clearing over there with our weed eaters and clippers and such. But we pretty quickly determined that to do any meaningful clearing, we probably need to get the tractor across with the brush hog on the back to be able to get in some of those briars and real thick brush. So starting that project today, I'm going to fall a couple of trees. We're going to see about building a temporary bridge so we can get over there and access that side of the creek. So come along guys, and we'll go have some fun. Alright, we're standing under a couple of our standing deads, number 1 and number 2 here, and probably just going to follow them across the fence line here. We've got a bunch of trees down across that fence line that we've been trying to get off to get repaired anyway, so I guess one more is not going to matter, or 2 more is not going to matter. But I got septic system that way, so I want to be careful where I land them, and that's probably the best option right now. Got it just a hair to the left of where I wanted and nudged the Forest Service sign, so I'll have to fix that. Alright, tree number 2 here is giving me some troubles. Standing dead without top in it. No weight to carry it once you get it free, so wedge time. We'll go ahead. I don't want to, if you keep cutting on it, you cut through your hinge wood, and then it can go any which way. So put some wedges in there, give it a little persuasion. There it goes. We're going to go 25 foot. The river's not that wide, but that should be plenty for us to go. Alright, we got our one section cut. Wood looks pretty good on both ends, so keep that, and then we'll go slice our next one. Well, we got them on the ground. Got them cut up into length now. So just got to work on clearing some brush, getting out of the way, and tugging those things down to the creek for the next part. Alright, got a little bit of brush cleared. I'm gonna call it for the night. We'll pick this up again tomorrow. Well, I figured I'd use the tractor today, go and move those logs down towards the creek. So I forgot a couple things that I need to do. I busted the shear bolt on the mower deck that's attached to it at the moment, which I need to fix. The other thing that I need to do is fix the tire. One of the rear tires has apparently either got a nail or something in it, or something's going on with it. It's not wanting to stay inflated, and so it deflates and pops off the bead. So gotta fix that before I can go do anything. Already getting a late start on the day, and then a couple of little curveballs there that I forgot about, so I'm not sure if I'll make it over there tonight. We'll see. So the purpose of that shear bolt is to basically break before any major components do. So it's okay that it broke, it did its job, but it's a good idea to have a few spare shear pins on hand for when something like that happens. And of course the other day I didn't, so you know, it's a good idea. It's just not something that I do. Alright guys, the trusty farm jack. And my handle's bent because I lift stuff that shouldn't be lifted with an extra bar. Oops. Rock down. Come on. Alright guys, we're holding there. Gonna go ahead and take the ratchet off and we'll roll around for a little bit, get that green slime mixed up. Well, guess what? The tire tractor has gone flat again. It's just not holding there for more than a couple days before it goes flat and pops itself off the bead. So got some product today that we're going to use to seal that up a little better, tire bead sealer. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is try my best to clean the bead off. So we're just getting a bunch of this tire bead sealer all on the rim and the tire where the bead seals. And they're kind of like, I mean, it's kind of like PVC glue if you've ever glued together pipe fittings. It's just real nasty, runny, goopy stuff. So we're slathering it all over both sides, inside and out, and put some air in it and see if we can get it to hold.
And if this doesn't work, duct tape. Just kidding. We tried that. Just kidding again.
Jeez, I think I got it everywhere. We're good.
Okay.
Ideally you would unmount the rim of the tire and do this, but oh well.
We don't always deal with ideal circumstances, do we?
Nope. Alright.
This ain't no tire shop.
Alright, we're going to use the ratchet strap method again. That's worked good the last 2 or 3 times, so
Winning.
we're going to do it again. So I've found if I like cinch it down on the one side, it's a little more pooch down there. So what I do is I let it back down on the ground and let a little bit of that weight back on it, and it kind of gives it, you know, somewhat even effect there.
I see you have your sport Crocs on for this.
So that bead is starting to seat. I'm gonna jack it back up, pop the ratchet loose so that we're not fighting against it, and we'll finish filling it with air.
Okay, yeah. That's alright, you got it. Okay, so it's back on there or not yet?
It's seated. We just gotta put some air in it. You can visit, or you can audibly hear the change in it when it's seated. And this is a big tire, so it takes a minute for it to read on the pressure gauge. But you can see the bead popping out on it as we put some air in it.
So specifically, we're looking like at this part right here.
Yeah, as it inflates, like along here, you'll see it pooch out a little more.
What do you know?
So that tire bead sealer works great, except it's not a problem with the bead apparently. Looks like I poked a hole in my sidewall.
Don't. Like official sound effect. So we just need some bubble gum, right? That should take care of it.
Well, I know in cars, if you have a sidewall puncture, you'll never get it repaired. No repair shop will do that because you're flying down the road at 65 miles an hour. There's huge liability in there. For stuff like when you get a screw, I know you can get plugs and that kind of stuff for that. And I'm not sure on a sidewall on a tractor. I'm assuming we can do something like that. I mean, it's not like it's anything crazy going down the road. So I'll have to do a little bit of research on that and figure out how to fix that. To be continued. Well, did a little bit of research, looked at some vulcanizing stuff. I think I'm just going to go with plain old tire patch stuff. I think I can use this on the sidewall. It's a pretty thick sidewall, so I think I'll get away with that. And then I'll go ahead and put a rubber patch on the outside just as extra measure. So we'll try both these things and see if we can get it sealed. If that doesn't work, then I'll go ahead and buy an inner tube and just put an inner tube inside of it. Alright, so we're going to start with the reamer, which looks like that. Alright, now we've got our gunk installer here. Alright, we've got that installed in there. Alright, we've got them installed. They're still sticking out a little bit. We're going to yank this out. Okay. Now we'll just cut off the end of this that's still sticking out. So there we go. It's stuck in there. Well, now we'll saw it off kind of flush here. Well, for a little bit of added insurance, I got a set of patches. It comes with various size patches and some rubber cement and a little scraper tool. So we're going to go ahead and put some of that on just as extra insurance. I might slather a little extra on. What could it hurt? Alright, we have the patch on, we have air in the tire, sitting back on itself, everything's dry. Now we're going to go check and make sure everything's holding air. Alright, bead is looking good like it's holding. Let's go check our patch. Well, that looks like a success to me. So we'll give it a few days, see if it leaks down, run it around, see if we can run over any more rocks, put any more holes in it, or sharp sticks, I guess. Oh, all right, guys. Finally, tractor tire is fixed. Okay. I think I'm going to call it for the night. You guys take care.